Okay.
I mean, 30 pieces only because of it.
No cross weapon. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the 2 order pieces won't really matter. Okay.
Like, I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Hold up.
I was sure it would come. Luigi here. Oh, he's dead. I think he is.
Yo, bitches, I'm back.
Wow.
Alright. So, out of everyone, do you guys know what the Spice Girls are?
I don't want to know that. No.
Do you know who One Direction is?
I know what an erection is, yes.
Said One Direction, not Anorection. You never heard of like Harry Styles and all that shit, you know?
No, I'm not American.
Zayn?
No.
I'm not American either, but like everyone knows who One Direction is.
Oh.
Boss, do you know who like One Direction is?
Yeah, One Direction, yeah.
Anyone who's not
Exactly.
named
Exactly.
Lee
You
or
live under
Bast
fucking
is
rock.
American.
It's like I'm not American.
No.
If Baz is fucking French and he knows what One Direction is, my guy.
Yeah, so.
Everything's all
I'm
logged,
Swedish
so
chef.
I'm gonna head on out.
Luigi, have you ever heard of One Direction?
Yes, of course. What the
Of
fuck?
course, yeah.
That's
Alexander's
like-
never fucking heard of it before.
What are you doing
Huh?
to him?
That's what I'm talking about. Are you sane?
Dude, everybody knows One
Nah,
Direction.
I've been playing Phasmophobia and my sanity dropped, so.
But like, out of everyone in One Direction, who is the best ass? I mean, assets. I mean, ass.
Assets. I don't inspect that area of One Direction's like this is a valid answer.
Hold on, what the fuck? What would you? Okay, I tapped out for 1 minute. I come back and I see fucking me like HQ handcuffed, dummy bully.
Totally
Yeah,
not.
he was doing stuff to you, so.
Wait,
Bet.
sorry.
Send me clips. Anyone got that medal?
Yeah, no. I wouldn't know the answer to that. Although
I
would
don't
say
want to save a
Harry-
clip
wait,
of
what?
that on my computer. No.
I mean Harry, like, wait, what? Hey,
Huh? Hold on.
what was that? What was that? Okay,
Can
I'm
you
heading
repeat?
out. Have fun with the match. Good luck,
Oh, wait,
everybody.
I'm not sure I can do it. Wait. I'm not sure I can do Brazil Commandeer.
Just send him to Antarctica, man.
Oh,
No.
wait. I maybe can.
Wait, shit, you're the. Wait, no. I mean, guys, come on. You love me.
You're going to Brazil!
Ah!
What?
Well, it seems I'm currently on my way to Brazil. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Wait, 3 super.
I'm still going. Oh, I'm back. Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna handcuff you.
Oh, that was wholesome.
I did
wait.
not.
This was
Wait, best. What?
That was an
Going
experience.
to Brazil!
Jeez.
He's gone.
He's
No.
gone. I want to. I mean, only
What is this?
It's you're only let.
Going to
Wait.
Brazil?
Pass semi as well. I want to go after him. I have to go find him.
Wait, super, you are going to Brazil.
Don't worry. I'm
Alexander
coming after you.
far from home.
Alex, it's okay. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Yes.
Don't worry. You
Dude,
won't be
I'm
alone.
still going. Like,
Don't worry.
I mean, you need to reset if you want to just come back.
no, I respawned. I got so far
Just
away.
need to
No,
respawn.
someone respawned me. Wait, no, now I'm back in the void. Someone just refreshed. No. It stopped the command though.
Just
Oh,
tell
no.
you, yeah. Wait.
Where am I? Oh, here I am. What
What
happened
has
to
he
like
done?
the holder team? Where's the holder team gone?
They read.
You're
They
going
did,
to fail.
they did read instead
Oh.
of refresh. Who just sent who now?
Oh my god, did they do re instead of refresh?
Yes, it did.
I'm gonna have to.
Brazil the streamer.
I'm gonna have to bring off. All right.
No, don't bring gold, don't bring gold, don't bring gold.
Should
They're
we
all the
should we
floor.
bring in the
Wait,
the
wait,
actual
there is-
Brazilian in here?
Wait. I
No,
have an
let's,
idea,
let's the
right?
Brazilian, let the Brazilian there.
Alright,
You
What I'm
want
gonna
it to
do
go-
is.
You need to bring, you
Um,
need to bring with dollar sign. Wait, I'm gonna bring them with dollar sign
Why are they all down here?
because they just reset.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna team them all British down here, so then
no,
once I
wait,
read them,
Don't kill you,
then
don't
they,
Don't-
actually no, you have to team them
Yeah,
as.
our master is a guest commentator. Who just brought everyone?
That was fucking bast.
kill. Oh, I bring with both dollar sign, so that's not me.
It
Alright,
was
I'll drag our master. Hello, Mr. Headache
Hey,
creator.
look, this
Welcome.
is me.
Guess who still has a job to commentate PRs?
you don't.
Let's go.
It's not you. It's literally not in any of your roles.
Oh, that was Coaster. That was Coaster.
Yeah, see, I'm what we call a guest and a commentator.
You freaking shit commentator. You were inactive as fuck. So that's why your roles got removed.
I never had roles. I was very racist on you. I can't
You
believe it.
did have roles, but then I was like, "Oh, react to this message or DM me so you can take your caster test," and you just didn't.
Master test.
What the fuck is a cast? So 10.
Bro, did you not read the
Sounds like
fucking
you're gonna get
announcement?
castrated.
It's
Listen,
literally just
I am
cast
listen
from me
up,
for like
listen up.
5 minutes. I give you
I
two
am a
reports.
guest castrator.
I give you
I'm
2
a guest
weeks.
castrator.
I give you 2 weeks to DM me to take it. It takes 5 minutes.
I'm
I
not
give
even
you
a
2
part,
a
I'm not
week.
even a part of the Times media. I'm just here because I'm a guest.
Did I do the CO's up thing?
Yeah, just do it.
Alright.
What you do? How the fuck did you even get in here?
Who
Little
did
bit.
re-all it?
Me.
You mean half?
Get you in here?
Who just did that?
Not
See,
me.
you see
Rixley.
people that
Of course,
some some people.
Yeah, Rixley is getting a
minority
report.
rating.
Okay.
No,
Who wants to write it?
I don't have any perms whatsoever.
Imagine.
I like how I can kick or ban people, but I can't actually move them in VCs. That's so like me. It's
Yeah, okay,
truly
someone-
a balanced mindset.
What's
I
actually?
don't know. Can you give me perms? So I thought.
9.
Come on to me, please.
No, I don't feel like it.
So everything.
No, don't do this.
Oh my god, bro, guys, are we letting a militia in here, bruh? For real?
Or who?
For real? We're letting a
I'm
militia?
not from a region. I think that's
Nah. I think you're a militia, my guy. That's what I think you are.
No.
I think you're a militia, my guy. Built different. Built like a militia.
See, we're superior. Because, oh god.
Oh my god, thank goodness. It's salute now.
Oh, God,
Did,
sorry.
did they change it? Did they please don't? Oh my god, they changed it.
Yeah, it
Oh, I'm
got
so
changed.
happy. Who the fuck decided that was like the command before?
Oh no.
Who decided
my
that was a
God.
good idea?
Who
Bass.
just Brazil someone?
Ew.
Oh, they Brazil Stormmaster.
You need to re yourself, Amata. You need to re yourself.
I'm gonna
Bro,
say that.
they've got the looky was it Brazil aura?
That's not me.
Strange, everyone's.
I accepted my fate. Sorry,
Alright,
sorry.
now rifles is lower. Team Dust has. Our team Dust CB.
Yeah, but for real, look at that 5th officer corps.
Emergency.
Nah.
Fuck you. You wouldn't do it, pussy.
Wait, where's wait,
Yo, okay, basically, guys, I don't understand this, but why is Luigi Ruler high definition, neat Luigi Ruler standard definition?
Luigi, you there?
Oh my god, that's a horse.
No, he's gone. He's not even in VC. I think he said goodbye or something like that. Then he cried. How about it?
Okay.
Got someone
was-
like God all. This guy
Can you
keeps
Brazil
shooting.
Arm Master again, please?
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna feel pain again. That was no. It was unfunny. Not funny.
Wait, what? Billy?
Oh, fuck.
Incredible. Billy's here. No way.
I should probably.
That his ult is banned for 7 days.
Best commentator.
Hello,
who's-
hello.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a
Best
lie.
computer.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Stop lying to yourself, please.
Listen. I'm like those football commentators who put actually emotion and passion into games.
My God, you sound
was
like you're
the last
speaking of
time
like
you
a
was in a
McDonald's
stream?
drive-through.
Tell me, when was the
Oh.
last time you was in a stream?
My guy, look at you. You sound like you're
that's-
talking at McDonald's.
It
like
was
a
like
Wi-Fi.
Rifles against, I believe it was.
Rifles, yeah, 1992. Like,
Exactly.
20
19.
I casted once in 1992.
And I'm
was
here
an
to
ex-
stay until.
No, don't twat me ass, team ass.
nice.
No, team MS.
Yo,
who's
I'm a
that?
slashy dance, not gonna lie.
What the fuck? Just say I'm a
Cool, like-
slushy dance.
Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
Proceed to type it in.
You're going to Brazil!
Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Wait, who
God.
did you just Brazil?
Why am I in the British team? What the fuck?
Alright,
That's
Super
me.
Highland. Let's
Yo.
go. Let's go.
Brazil, Billy.
You gotta invisible yourself and guard yourself, my guy.
Yes. Don't
Why am
worry.
I in
Yes,
the
I know this.
dog?
Alright.
Who teamed me? Who teamed me Brits? What? Who teamed?
No, they did fucking radius. Oh my
Right,
god, my
so
arms are showing. I
we
gotta
have-
prepare
we
for
have
it.
Alright,
Wait,
can
wait.
someone check CA spawn in case they start early? I'm checking BA spawn right now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on CS spawn right now. Don't worry about it.
Yo, should I play for fifth or something like
No, we don't play for fifth.
that? Game
Don't do
shit.
that.
You don't play
Alright.
for anyone.
Do you have any predictions before the period starts?
Alright, so
Rifles.
prediction is let me just
Rifle.
tell you a little bit look at the stats. Rifles are rallying as sweet 17 and was it? The fifth is rallying 27, so really high rallies from
Rifle.
fifth.
No,
Yeah, I'm
no, I
gonna
mean-
throw it out here, and I'm gonna
Rifle.
say, seeing fifth's performances lately, I'm gonna say fifth's gonna win this.
I mean, fifth
much?
could win,
little
but
more.
How
the
much?
last calls are-
I'd say fifth would win by 10 kills minimum.
Alright, thank
I
you,
mean-
Super Highland.
I mean,
Bass?
for me, I said rifle won since fifth lost all weapons. So.
We have one fifth, one rifle. So what about you, Alex? Who do you who are you taking?
What?
Wait,
Fifth
Who do you think is gonna win?
Who's
Rifle.
gonna win? I honestly
think?
don't know. Fifth has been going on a roll right now, so.
yeah, but they lost
Is
all
that
the
is true.
carry people.
Yeah, they
also-
did, but if we
Oh yeah,
remember
they
back
did.
to,
They
a
lost
few-
like 3 carries. They lost Slovak, like all. They lost 3 people. who
Slovak just
left
got
for B.
XCOM.
And now Slovak is the XCOM. Yeah.
Why was Slovak XCOM?
Because actually, he has been on XCOM, and as any on XCOM people, you're on, under zero tolerance
Who's
policy.
in? Who's
That
that
means you
flying
you
head?
can't do any crime during a certain amount of time, and he
Aw.
just did, so he just got clapped.
Shit, bro, the crime is real. But it seems, I'd say fifth is still in it to win it because when they were against GMB earlier on in the season, they did win. They did win against
British,
GMB.
that's all.
If you think about it, fifth did win against GMB, who rallied a lot more than rifles are now. But rifles
I
and
mean-
GMB are
I
not
mean,
the
when-
same regiment.
I mean,
So
when fifth won against GMB, they were at the same rally number, so
yeah,
we'll see right now. And we need to just think about it. Rifle are all time outnumbered.
yeah. But here we go. We got major confrontations on middle, forest, and fishbowl.
Yeah.
This is going to really decide how the flow of the game goes, who holds what positions first. But it seems rifles are kind of holding most of the major positions on the map, which is pretty good for them. For fifth, not so
We're gonna
good.
push on forwards. We're gonna push on forwards. Try and flushing our rifles. getting some kills. They're doing so. The first Rifles are falling back on Forest.
Yeah, Rifles have C18, which is a lot better defensive positioning wise. So even if they don't necessarily get the major free points, they still have very good defense and holding positions. Maybe not so much on the offensive, but they are definitely. It's definitely not a lose-lose situation for Rifles if they do end up having to fall back. But out of the gate, it seems Fifth is winning on the exchanges, definitely getting a lot more kills.
Very true. Fifth now secures Forest, has managed to flush Rifles out of it.
Yeah, Fifth is very comfortable now. They have won all of the major exchanges, so they're going to be quite happy with themselves. Now they have Forest, Tents, and Fishbowl, so very happy for Fifth. I'd say they quite impressed with the starting few minutes from the game. And then a
Good
6
kills,
kill.
good kills.
If you think about it, they have a 17. No, they have an over 20 kill advantage.
22 kills, yeah.
22 kill advantage. So this is going very well for Fifth so far. Though I think it's always a better mindset to go in without the kill advantage going into it. I feel like you should just play the game without having the kill advantage in mind, unless it's like becomes necessary, you know?
Rifles
Yep.
pushing back even further on the left side. They are falling back. We have one officer who's on like the rock formation area.
Now, if
Oh, yeah.
only CA team could get 5 more kills, then it could be a closer match.
See, but the thing is, do you really think Fifth's gonna push and try to flush Rifles out even more, honestly?
No,
Right
no,
now-
actually, no, as I say that, Rifles is pushing onto Forest. Right as you say that. You got a bit proven wrong there, bit of commentator's curse, but it seems there is definitely an exchange going on.
Rifles has numbers
Yep.
currently.
Fifth
It's-
shifting over.
Honestly, it's quite rare to see.
Fifth got
Rifles-
reinforcements from middle. Fifth got reinforcements from middle to Forest. It's good to keep balance.
And let's have a
skirmish.
little look.
Sovereign bullet dodging basically all of Fifth there.
Yeah, no, and he's out of it. Fifth,
he went there.
missing a few of their
He's
shots.
buying a lot of time there.
If you
But
think about it, yeah, so I think this was a good push by Rifles. Definitely got them a few kills, closing the score, but maybe a few.
now it just got
Oh,
reopened pretty much.
it
It's the
actually
same.
lost.
Oh,
It's a 6, well, yeah, 6 kills.
no, it was 7 before and now it's 6. They also pushed over on Fishbowl and
They're
Forest
pushing
at the same time.
baseball.
Yeah, now they're
and
pushing
if you-
Fishbowl. This is actually what Rifles needed to do. If they get Fishbowl, they can easily recover the kill gap.
You know what? Actually, that was a smart movement by Rifles. What they did was
Yep.
they started pushing on Forest, and that made Fifth go like,
That
oh
was
That
shit.
baited them.
Fifth-
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe-
That was a
Fifth-
bait push. That was the point of it. That
Yeah,
was
it
really smart.
Yeah, it was meant to think Fifth could be like, oh shit, we have to go defend fish for Force now. Oh shit, run, guys, run! And then
Yeah,
as
and
soon as
now they
get
gained
to the
Fishbowl, so
fortress-
they can
yeah.
crossfire and snipe.
that was a really good play. We're seeing a lot of good tactics today from Second and from Rifles. Honestly-
Now some Fifth are flanking over from Ruins, you can see. They're already trying to recover it. Uh-oh.
Okay, now Rifles in a bit of a bad
The
They're
Rifles
being
hold
situation.
pincered, they're being
Fishbowl,
pincered,
is the
they're being
question.
pincered, they're being pincered.
Yeah,
Rifles,
yeah.
Rifles, you need to get out
What
of
is
there.
Beach
They're
doing
going
there?
behind you.
They should also push up. Now they're pushing up. Look, parking lot's
Okay.
pushing up now.
Yeah, now Rifles are getting pushed
They're
again.
being, they
Actually,
have
they're
to hold
holding
back.
off. They're holding off the flank. Don't worry, they're holding off the flank of Fishbowl, but it's
not
still
gonna win
not a
that.
good position. Okay, shit, they need to fall back. It seems Fifth is sending
Yeah,
all
they
their
need to
men.
just go. A Fifth is way too many there.
This is the thing. You can hold with like a lot of your men, even if like Rifles fought the data.
There are 0 Fifth on middle now. If any Rifles got there, that could actually be good for them, but
Oh my
It's
god!
a
But
highly
it seems
contested
Fifth has
fighting.
rotated most of their men over towards. This is the thing. Even with as many men as you have, Rifles, even with all the smart tactics they're doing, Fifth is just as numbers, and they are
Yeah.
able to like send as many people as they want anywhere without much like issues because just the amount of numbers they have.
yeah, and they're just all around strong. Still, 0 Fifth on middle. If any Rifles got there, that could be really good.
They
But-
could
Highly
be, but then
competitive
if you
forest.
think about it, if Rifles
would
did
get
decide to go
encircled
against,
again.
they would get fucking massively cross-sniped.
Yeah,
and
yeah. What I mean is like 1 or 2 guys who bullet dodged up there need to like.
If you
be
think
on the
about it,
wins.
This is a very smart tactic from Fifth because they know if they hold both Forest and Fishbowl, they don't need to hold middle.
Yep.
Like,
That is true. That is very true. Yes,
so
go on.
what they can do now is they can just put most of their forces, which may I remind you is around 10 men more, and be able to hold both left side and Fishbowl and Forest at the same time, just kind of stopping Rifles from being able to do anything like a major.
It's not looking good for Rifles at this point, honestly.
Honestly, though.
The fifth number advantage really has an edge over them, big edge. You can
Yeah.
control the main like Forest and Fishbowl sides with ease.
Yeah. Usually, Alexander, when were you colonel of Rifles? Back during season 3 and 4, was it?
Yeah.
But like, I remember always when watching your raids, Rifles popped off when they were being out rallied, and it was just the amount of skill they had within their ranks was able to just make sure they could win against people over rallying against them. Like,
Quality over
Anyway,
quantity, right? Alex?
exactly. And but what's
Yeah.
happening right now? It's like it's this kind of the same scenario, and Rifles are, like really improved their rallies from back then by almost about 10 people. Because remember, they could rally around 12 to 14 people most, and here they're hitting it like a comfortable 17.
Yeah.
What would you say
But-
like is going on for Rifles at this stage?
No, but what's going on for Rifles is that
They've made
early
push for
game.
Forest.
No, that move they had there, that was perfect. But
It
the
was
thing
good
is,
push.
they weren't ready for fifth to counter push so quickly, and they weren't dug in, and they were just caught off guard, sort of, because they did scramble some people to cover the flank, but it was too late, and they didn't really get any kills. But early game, I would have actually done exactly that thing, gone straight for Fishbowl, or do that like.
Yeah, do like a bit
fake
of
push. That
fake
little push on Forest, exactly, and then the one on Fishbowl. This has actually been our plan. This was our plan in the grand finals match against GMB if we got CA side, actually, and it's pretty much what we ended up doing there as well.
Favor's pushing Forest.
But I,
pushing forward.
oh, they are.
They are pushing Forest,
yes, they
but
are,
going-
and
yeah.
they may be winning.
They are
Rifles
winning.
missing.
But going back to
Rifles are
this,
missing their shots there.
Rifles are missing
Big
their shots.
misses by Rifles.
Fifth are also missing their shots, only killing one person. Now, if Dusty can get up there with a saber, yep, look at him. He can probably rack up a few kills.
Dusty's
Oh,
rambling
he's
by
oh
himself.
yeah, he got shot in the back. He didn't realize it.
Yeah, it's really something
Pretty
else. I
bad.
feel like maybe Rifles were definitely not expecting that counter push on what was it, Fishbowl, and I say that's where things kind of start going shitty because as soon as they got like massively pushed and most of their men were taken out, kind of the order and just the actual sides kind of got fucked up, and now they're just trying to reorganize. This is what we're seeing right now. Rifles trying to reorganize from fifth, just
listen.
being a big pressuring force.
I want to say and expand on Alex's point on somebody Rifles pushing middle, and I believe we have some. Look. We
Yeah,
have
you can
some
see
riflemen.
30.
I
Good
still
call.
don't think it's a good idea to be pushing middle for Rifles. They're gonna get absolutely cross-shot the hell and back. It's like it's kind of like the middle is like a bait. It's like the promised. What is in the desert? It's like and there's like
The
a bit of
promised
water.
oasis.
The promised oasis. That's kind of what it is. It like looks so clean and so like shit. We can hold that. We can take middle. But then you realize, oh fuck,
And
it's not.
Rifles-
It's
and
actually not
Rifles
as
may-
much of an oasis as it actually is. So you're gonna be crushed off or flanked from both sides.
And then maybe doing that 30's being a bit baiting is maybe have the idea of pushing middle alongside some of his men, some of his peers.
I mean, to be
Brandon
fair, I
Davis.
don't see why Rifles would think. Actually, no, there's a bit of a reason. I'd say they could probably need to keep their men to either one of the two sides to stop like the massive pushes. Actually, no, holding middle's fine. I don't know why they're baiting though. Usually, you only bait when you're trying to push or do something like of the likes. I feel like baiting for no reason is just kind
He's
of
probably testing
necessary.
the waters, in my opinion. Who knows?
yeah, testing wars until you get shot in the head.
Exactly. Hey, listen, 30's 30. He has his ways of fighting on unorthodox. But
Also, I'd love you guys to come over to what is it, Fishbowl side for Rifles, and look at this sexy little formation they have up. It's like a little like close together, packed in stagger. It looks kind of sexy. You know?
the sexy, he says, wow, look at that.
They're all nice and tight next up to each other.
Nice time. Wow.
But if we think about it, Fifth is currently having a massive lead over
If
Rifle.
not reinforced tents and ruins, now they're transferring to left side now. I mean forwards actually.
Yeah.
There's only one fifth member in ruins.
Yeah, but
Okay,
like
between-
that's the thing. They can't even push runes. If Rifles can't even push runes, even if they wanted to. I mean, they could, but they'd get severely fucked over. That's what kind of what Fifth wants. Though I'm gonna say it right now, the left side of fifth on fifth's fourth side is kind of looking a bit weak right now. Actually, never mind. Most of them were just hiding behind a tree. I take that back.
The kill difference is 11 kills. While fifth has the 15 kill advantage, of course.
Yeah.
So we're looking at what?
Let's have a look on the time again. So rifles have around 18 men, and it seems the fifth have gone down to 25 men. It's still respectable. Not as big as lead as they had in the beginning, but it's still enough to be able to put on
Fifth
pressure.
pushing forwards. Fifth pushing forwards. Trying to flush rubbers again. Rifles should have the edge of your numbers. If only you could hit your shots. Yes, they are good shots.
Yeah, rifles needs 50 more kills, and fifth just needs 25 more. It's 2-1. That's how many kills the regiments need to win. So it's gonna be really tough for rifles to pull back this one, if they can.
Yeah, it's.
Against seven, so like.
I mean, it's relatively close if you look on the scoreboard. For
again,
25 to 36,
sure.
that's still winnable. But then if you think about it, add the extra 25 that's extra 15 that's needed for rifles, and it's looking a bit less winnable in this current situation.
Fifth was really pretty good and used numbers under advantage. I'm really impressed what they did. Fifth
Yeah.
wasn't really going on the offensive besides our forwards, which tried to push
I-
twice now.
If you think about it, if you look at Fifth's right side or fishbowl area, it's very stacked. I'd say they could easily push down onto the weaker, but still okay force rifles force on forest. I mean fishbowl, sorry. Like I'd say Fifth could definitely push and take over and get a few nice kills from the people in like the low ridge there. It's a scenario. It's happening. Let's see. If from a rifle's perspective, what do you do now? How do you get the momentum or flow of the game back in your favor? Because right now it's currently 5-5-5.
It is very hard to get the momentum back in the favor. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
What do you
and
say, Alex?
I don't. What I would do in this case is probably send scouts. For example, over on Fishbowl's side, they could get some people onto that rock, but people in fifth are very careful with their angles and peeking. It looks like everywhere they are all in cover. They're very neatly organized. They're doing great. So as a rifle regiment, even with the kill gap making it worse, but even with a rifle, you can't really punish people over greater distances, and having a rifle in this situation just becomes worse for you because fifth,
Becomes a
they're watching their
disadvantage, yes.
crossfires. Yeah, it becomes more of a disability because now they just have a longer reload when they're up close, and there are also fewer people, and they have a kill gap. So in this scenario, it's really tough for rifles. And again, I would just send some scouts up, and then, for example, I would try to send 30 to ruins because in
Thinking about
ruins,
scouts,
again,
Fifth
it's
is
really
sending a
difficult.
scout on forwards and maybe pushing forward side once again. There's one sort of guy pushing forwards, but it used to be a scout.
See
And now
Coaster
Fifth
moving
is
up there.
pushing. Yes.
Yep,
Then
fifth is pushing
forwards.
forest because a lot of rifles fired. They
gonna
are
flush
prepared
them
to
out.
hold, it seems like, because there are a lot of people. More are also shifting over. You
I'd
can see
personally say.
Fergie and Adri.
No, I'd personally say fifth are in a worse position here, but it seems rifles are missing a lot of their shots, so they're not really taking full advantage of the situation. And yeah, no, as I've said before, it seems rifles could have defended it pretty well. They had the majority of members, but it seems fifth bullet dodging was good enough to be able to get a lot of their men over there unscathed. Now they're just gonna get a few kills, and it was personally, I'd say the push wasn't worth it from a fifth perspective.
Actually, rifles will have me actually counter push. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Sovereign trying to get up there with a saber. Along
Yeah,
with
no,
Dark
I'd
Diana.
say to be
Rifles should
fair,
counter
before
push
that push,
forwards.
they
Yeah,
should.
they should
shots.
because they stopped them, and maybe Dark will call it out. Yeah, now rifles are following.
Yep.
You can see
Someone
that
else pushing
Dollyland
up.
guy being AFK.
On left side.
Dark did not manage to kill him, but Sovereign can probably do that. Yep, just getting that one free kill, and now they can continue to push them back,
Yeah,
getting more
no,
kills.
As I was saying earlier, I think that push from
Yes,
fifth
Salvador.
was very. Oh
Yes,
my god,
Salvador.
fucking!
That was miscalculated.
It was a miscalculated push. Personally, I don't think they knew how many riflemen were there. You
Yeah,
know, I
exactly.
don't think they.
Only
Look at left side.
Right?
Fifth just
stop
completely took
something is
over.
there now.
Listen, I want that push of
Okay, I'm gonna
Rifles are
ask.
gonna get help. It seems like.
Rifles are not securing forest. Now,
Oh no! If you
Super
bring
Hydra.
if you bring your attention over to Fishbowl side, we completely missed this. But it seems Fifth was able to do a successful push onto like the Fishbowl
Oh
area,
yeah.
and they killed most of the men or made them fall back. But that's a pretty good push from them. They were able to get the riflemen out of their position and do a nice little piston push where they were able to go back into their nice
I
hiding.
want to say Super Hydra to mention on the felt fist push on forest side. The
Yeah.
scout.
Now
didn't
using middle
realize-
as rifles is good though. If they just
Listen,
move their
listen.
middle up, they can actually use it. But they
Oh, no.
haven't.
Yeah, as you were saying, the whole reason they couldn't go to middle before was because Fishbowl had Fishbowl and Forest. But now
Yeah,
that
but
like,
now they have forest, they can actually move up to middle, but they aren't doing
And-
that, which is
yeah.
a mistake. But again, they wouldn't have the intel exactly to know how many they had on middle.
yeah, to be
but
fair to them,
If
they
they
could
had a
think there might be more
scout, they
people.
could have seen it. Yeah.
Super Hydra to mention the push. So
Yeah.
that fifth scout completely missed all the rifles on like the back left hand side of the ridge area, and that's where they pushed. It was a miscalculated push because
From who?
of
Fifth or
miss-
rifles?
the fifth push on forest.
Oh yeah.
The reason why rifles could counter because rifles had that reserve force that was not correctly delivered by the fifth scouts who pushed up to see the situation. That's what we call miss intel or just
Yeah.
not enough intel, and that's the cost fifth whole forest.
What I'm pretty sure what happened on that fish push was one of the officers was scouting, and then when the officer got shot, he just ordered the push anyway. And I
Rifles are
don't.
making a push on tents.
They're making a push on. Yeah, they should have done
Yeah,
that.
you can
like,
finally
5 to
see
10
that
minutes
push.
ago.
You can see
It's
Twin moving up there.
It's not
When
relatively
I
a
can
push.
see
It's
a
more
bread, oh my
like-
god!
Holy shit! If you bring your attention over to the was it fifth side forest, they are
Forest,
actually,
yeah, you
actually
can see
quite
Fifth
a lot-
pushing on Forest.
They were stocking up. It seems the rifles
Both
take
your
the shot and
sending
get the hell out
Banzai.
there.
Yeah, rifles need to run. They
Yeah,
need to bullet dodge real hard.
if I was
Rifles
a
are getting
rifle
some
right now-
kills there, and they aren't
They are.
dying.
Rifles up the crease for 5 kills. They're doing good actually. These pushes are
They're
covering that, but
they're recovering the kill difference, but the point difference is just too great. Fifth only
I-
needs 13 more. Rifles needs 34. So
No, I agree. I feel like I think it's just been Fifth's been making really shitty pushes, and I feel like that's what's been letting rifles get back
Yeah.
into the game. But you
Rifles
gotta,
has
like,
middle now, though. You can see they have tents.
yeah, but
So
now
they
they're
can
like
get some kills. But
they
they're in
can.
circle now.
But if you think about it, this is like the one thing that you don't want to be in right
oh
now.
god!
You don't want Fifth to have
Famous.
both Force and Fishbowl because now you're kind of fucked.
Yeah,
Rifles
now
are
they're
in
about to get
opposition.
encircled. They have
So,
Yeah,
flankers.
yeah.
They are currently, yeah. If you look at it, they're falling back. They're like, shit, we cannot
Oh,
hold
that
Force
is-
anymore.
That is death.
Yeah, Dark died there.
Yeah.
And
If we
that
know-
flash person is probably going to die unless he's
Good
bullet
dodge.
dodging away.
No, he is.
Good
He's bull
dodge.
dodging like crazy.
Yeah,
Good
he's doing fine.
dodge.
He's doing fine.
He's surviving.
He survived.
But yeah, that's why middle looks so free and easy to take. But if Fifth had both Force and Fishbowl, then you can see why it's not a good reason to hold middle.
Oh, but the push worked. Rifles got some kills of that.
They
The thing
did.
is,
They did get
they
a very.
should've
I
put
don't
too
think
much
rifles
stake.
was.
That's the issue.
I don't think as I had before. I don't think rifles was expecting such a major push so soon after they pushed up. Because like Fifth were able to rally so many men that quickly after rifles took Force. Because I'm pretty sure
the
rifles
issue
had
is
Force for
when-
like less than 3 minutes
listen,
for
the
Fifth rather than
issue
making
is
the big counter
when
attack.
rifles took tens and they saw that Forest was being pushed by Fifth, they should have fought back because they should have known most likely Forest would have fallen on Fifth side and they would have been on a bad position. That's again bad intel. Like that's just officer knowledge of what to do with a squad in size. A squad.
Well,
sorry, a squad
to be
of
fair,
15.
it depends on. To be fair, they did the best off the information they could. Since we see everything, we can see from above, we can see how the matchups would go if they were to
Oh,
fight against
Fifth
each other.
pushing Force side. Sorry
Again?
to interrupt, but yeah,
No,
you
no,
can
it's
see them
grand.
pushing Force side again.
They're pushing deep this time. They're gonna do a retry of the push that kind of
No
didn't go
kills
so
though.
well.
Yeah, no rifles have died so far, but not so many. 2 rifles just
One
dropped.
died. No, 2 died,
But they
actually.
are getting a few kills. Rifles looks to be holding that little left side of the ridge.
Okay, here's an
Yeah,
observation
Fifth has
from
an
all.
officer in there.
Oh.
Yeah. All right,
Trade.
here's an observation.
Rifles
I
behind
used-
by
yeah.
3 kills now.
Yeah, rifles are doing very well holding off this push, but I feel like that's for one reason only.
Why is Dusty
When
Why is
pushing
he
on the
What
Force
was Dusty
side,
doing?
You know, whenever you see a fifth or most regiments pushing foresight, you see they always get funneled to like the very edges, and they have to go around like the little area. You know, like the little ridges where you kind of have to go around. Most
Yep.
regiments get funneled when pushing, when they should be scattering all around Fishbone, trying to encapsulate that little area where you see rifles is currently stockpiled on the Fishbowl Ridge, or sorry, the Forest Ridge. You know, Ridge. It's
Alex,
kind of hard to articulate in words, but they shouldn't focus all their men focusing onto one side flowing. They should have spread their men out in more of a pushing pattern. But it seems Rifles is rotating their front force anyway. It seems they're gonna go help out.
Rifles could probably counter push
Fishbowl.
forwards again. They may be doing actually. Who knows? Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. So currently, Rifles is behind 17 kills, right? That's including.
Yeah, Rifles is behind by 17 kills. And Fifth is really just playing optimally, and this is also just Rifles is. Yeah, Rifles they aren't doing anything too bad, but Fifth is just outplaying them right now. And with the kill gap, they're not really outplaying them too much because they're only ahead by 2 kills. But that kill gap is just brutal because Fifth has improved this much, and they've been really prepared, unlike a lot of other musket regiments against rifle regiments. Whereas GMB also they just rally so much. But yeah, Fifth is very prepared here, and they have just been doing really well. And with the kill gap, Fifth seems to be stealing this win. Or taking it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like for Fifth now, like in any other, if this was like a Musket v Musket regiment, nobody will be pushing, right? But since Fifth
Yeah.
has that like free space to go around with those extra 15 kills or points for them, they are free to do another push, and
Yeah, they're
they
free to
are
do
happy
whatever they
enough.
want.
They are happy enough to lose a few men to win the game, you know?
Exactly.
And that's just the harsh reality of being a rifle regiment. You know, you just gotta sometimes face the fact. But at least if you are rifles right now, you would know they are gonna push. Like they are gonna push, and we can try counter that to the best of our ability. You know?
I mean, yeah, in a sniping game, rifles will always win. Because,
No,
Yeah,
necessarily-
but no, because
I don't
Swift
think
is really
sniping-
good at regulating cover, so it's not even a sniping game. It's Fifth who has the angles and the shots here, actually. It's not rifles. Fifth is good in cover. They've prepared really well.
Honestly, though, if rifles does a second and hold and play like really defensive and just hold their shots out, I'd say they can definitely might be able to repel 1 or 2 good pushes from Fifth, and that might be enough to close the gap a little more. But it's just really depressing seeing how close we are to the end for what was it, Fifth anyway. But then the extra 15 kills is just gonna be kind of excruciating for rifles.
Unless they can do the impossible. Yeah.
I mean, they
Well-
can if either Fifth like fucking
They
shits
go
himself.
monkey.
They go
somehow.
monkey mode.
Yeah.
The issue is
They
about
won't.
I believe Fifth may be aggressive now. It should be aggressive now because only 8.
No, then-
No,
No,
it
no, no.
seems like they're digging in for a stalemate and they're just waiting for the timer now.
That's also a good possibility.
I mean,
And Billy, you and I are the only HQ here, so we're gonna need to make that decision soon, probably.
Let's see, what time did we've been going on for almost 30 minutes now. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, it's been like 25 minutes because we
25
also
minutes?
started a bit late.
Yeah, we did. It should be fine enough. I don't see a reason why Fifth shouldn't push again. Now, I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie,
that's
Fifth's
fine.
pushes have been pretty shit today. They have not been like the best we've ever seen, but they've been good enough, you know? I feel like Fifth did a lot better when they were holding off
Oh,
rifle
another kill
pushes.
for rifles.
Oh,
They
oh,
just
so
got
Billy-
made a kill, Billy.
Yeah,
What
so
the
Billy,
fuck? Billy, you need to really improve on your fucking typing.
Yeah.
What was that? Wait, let me pull up logs real quick.
No, it's alt Billy.
It's all Billy. I knew it.
It's alt Billy. It's
thought
not
it
even
was a
Billy,
private
probably.
message.
You thought it was a PM. Yeah, H and PM is the same.
Alex, if Tear see no more kills at XX45, XX50, then yes.
dyslexic.
You spelled dyslexic wrong, I think.
No, he had a capital Y.
Yeah, why? Wait, when? Excuses? My
Oh,
beloved.
listen,
No, he's Ecuadorian. It's fine.
I'm
It's fine.
justified.
It's Ecuador. Ah, that makes sense.
It's a drug cartel.
What
Wait,
the?
what?
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Wait, when?
It looks like they're just sitting
Rifles are
down.
moving.
chilling.
Wait, listen. Rifles are moving members from left side to probably forest. May make a push.
When?
Oh, Fifth has
Right.
a baiter up there. He got hit in the leg. Coaster got hit in the leg But
wait,
yeah, now
wait,
Fifth is
wait.
pushing. Now let's
Wait.
see how Rifles could
It's
get a
good,
bunch of
it's
kills
good.
here. Rifles got another kill.
Rifles send members from left
If
side
Rifles
to
can hold
forest.
this could turn the tide of the match.
Yeah, and
It's
it
possible.
seems
Another kill
okay.
to Rifles.
Okay,
They have
wait, if
taken the kill lead, but point-wise they are behind.
and for the first
Fifth
time in the
just needs a
game,
few
yeah,
more
Rifle.
points.
Yeah, right. For the first time in the game, Rifles is finally taking the kill
Right,
lead, not
whatever.
necessarily the point lead, but they have taken the lead in something, right?
Yeah.
And here we go. Look on the fishbowl, and Fifth is pushing.
Yeah.
And now
Just 6 more kills for Fifth. Rifles needs 18.
I think Fifth left it a
5
bit
more.
too late to be able to actually
kills.
no.
Prepare to
Yeah.
follow
It's
Alex.
57-57. This would be really exciting if it was like Rifles didn't have the kill gap. But like Rifles can't win this now. It's
Guys,
just
hold on.
too
If
brutal because
Fifth-
of Plat's
if
kill
Fifth-
gap.
if Fifth beats if Rifles, they're unbeatable, right? They're on.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
Fifth has
fair-
won every match so far, and then
fair,
winning
if you
against
think about it-
Rifles as well.
That's
it's
game.
15 kills now.
No,
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 no.
no.
Wrong regiment. Shit, hold up.
Damn it.
You got all.
No, I didn't. I know. I just said
Alright,
game.
good.
I didn't actually. I don't god shit. I'll leave it
Good,
the
good,
HQ.
good.
Kills down to
Whew.
14. Can Rifles
Bro,
do
who the
the
fuck- wait,
impossible?
Rifle needs 14.
No one
Fifth
else
needs
besides
3.
HQ should be fucking teaming or godding people, like for real.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but some people just do for some random reason, and it's annoying.
yeah, it's stupid.
And Rifles
not
do
stupid.
the impossible.
Rifles would have won if there was no kill gap,
Bro,
but again, Fifth is ahead.
Can you pay attention to the scoreboard? Fucking Coaster popping off 0-8. Truly a militia
It's over
moment.
9-0 though.
Look at that! Oh my god!
Yeah, Sovereign's 9-0 and Coaster 0-8. As soon as we got the two different sides of the
9-0,
same coin.
08. And they were both fighting on Forest side.
amazing?
Maybe
Hilarious.
Sovereign killed him 8 times.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been really close.
Rifles fall back.
Yeah,
You
it
think-
looks like Rifles are sort of turtling now because they know they're about to lose. Okay,
Well, I
if
mean,
Rifles doesn't do anything by XX50, Billy, then we should probably do a stalemate. Because Rifles, they have moved back. It's Rifles who are playing for the stalemate now, actually. Seems like.
And how does that work, actually?
I mean, if they even
Yeah, they don't want the timer, but maybe they do. Just to
they lose
make it
either way.
longer. Yeah, I
Uh,
guess having the timer prolongs it a bit, which gives them a bit
does.
more opportunity. Because getting 14 kills in 10 minutes is possible, right? But still.
Before defense, for like this in this defensive position right now, is it really?
Not really.
Wait,
But
Alex, just brush me up. Sorry for my ignorance. If the stalemate timer goes 0 and the score is the same, the victory goes to 5th, right? Because of the kill deficit.
Oh no, in any scenario, Fifth wins. If I'm not too much, if I'm not like
well,
Really?
if it ends where Rifles also only need 3 more kills, then it's gonna end up to a
In a draw, yes.
yeah. But
same
if
as-
Rifles needs more than 3 more kills, despite them being ahead in kills, they lose. Which it's actually kind of sad, but that's why there's a kill gap.
that brings some questions too. Will Luigi, like the new general, change it? Will he change the things?
Actually,
He talked about
I'm
increasing the kill gap a few days ago.
Actually-
This is an
actually-
example of not doing that, and it's the same against in the match against Second. Rifles only took the lead at the near end game.
That's
Early
super
to mid game,
What?
Second did really well against him as
No.
well.
Wait, hold on. What?
Super Hydro. Let me keep. Me being an epic reporter and epic commentator, I talked to Luigi yesterday.
Super, did you take out tools?
And he to-
Oh,
and
I
he-
forgot to quit my musket. Give me a second.
and he told me,
Just
listen,
invisible
Super,
yourself.
I talked to Luigi yesterday because that's the reporter
Oh.
does investigates. He said he doesn't want to do anything for this season, and he really doesn't want to improve the kill deficit because he knows that's gonna make rifle regiments angry and pissed off. He wants to look at a new system that is balanced. What the system is, he hasn't told me. But I think the kill deficit is like out of the almost of the table.
What happened was, I accidentally quit my musket and I was like flinging myself towards the floor, and it turned it was just like arms floating. It was not. I should have
For
been a bit more
this
aware.
season, it's gonna be the same as the platinum have, so it has says.
To be fair though, I didn't think Luigi was thinking of increasing the kill gap. That was
The increased kill cap is gonna hurt rifle regiments even more. Rifle and GMB. It's
To be
just gonna,
fair, rifles in GMB, they're like, was it GMB? As I've said before, Fifth has beaten both GMB, and it's going to be rifles now.
yes,
so-
but they're gonna beat them because of the kill gap. That's the issue. If there was no kill gap, rifles would have won this PR 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I suppose it's really just how you decide to take it. I mean, it's a really difficult conversation. It's been going on as long as the seasons have. Since season 2, people have been
Oh, you
arguing.
can see a rifle
it is-
moving
it
up. You
is-
can see Twin moving up there,
Okay.
trying to go for the
Listen,
kills.
The kill gap debate, it really stands on if the rifle is so OP or is the rifle so OP. It just really goes in so many ways. And
Yeah. I guess like
honestly-
the arguments that like for the rifles being OP would mainly be towards rifles even with the kill gap winning both season 3 and 4 and GMB also winning season 2 with the kill
but to
gap.
be-
If you
Yeah,
think
but the
about
thing
it,
is, a
over
lot of musket
half the win-
regiments were unprepared against rifles in those seasons. Now they've
That
had
is
time to
factual.
adjust, and then both second and fifth, against rifles this weekend, they've
rifles
been
moved up to the forest
doing
range
really
line.
well against rifles. Now that they've prepared themselves well, you can see.
Yeah, but over the
Because
course of
rifles
two
haven't
seasons,
really
everyone-
changed. They still have pretty much all the same people they had when I was CO in season 4. It's just other regiments they've prepared more, and yeah.
But even at that, it still seems. I mean, yeah, no, you're right. People should have time to evolve and to come up with counterplays. But I think it just mainly goes down to like the type of map we play on for which tools are the best. I mean, sure, you can come up with counterplays and stuff. You can come up with as many tactics as you want, but if it doesn't work as efficiently on the skirmishes map as you would think. It all depends on kind of the map you play on. Rifles work really well in like long and narrow areas, and that's what skirmishes like is. It's a long and narrow map, right? So
yeah,
obviously,
Billy, how
here's
about
my
we give
cut-
it like 5 more minutes or something?
5 more
more
minutes?
But
No,
here's my issue.
really?
Here's my issue. Listen about it. It is a long map, but the thing is about rifles, like how they fight, they really pick close quarters. Actually,
you know what the one thing I don't understand is, why isn't Fifth pushing? They have like 13 kills to spare. What are they doing?
Yeah, I don't know. They just need 3 more kills, but they're not risking anything. They just want the stalemate timer.
Exactly.
Have they
Super high
Because they
forgotten?
want to guarantee their win.
I mean, yeah, you can, but like, if you die, okay, let's say you do a push, right? If you die 13 times and you can't even get 3 kills, I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening. This is like a very safety. Like, this is a very large like kill space for you to mess with Fifth. But maybe I get it playing like defensive like that, right? This is what most regiments have gone into. Also, is anyone with ability? Can you drag Deadly Flames 300? I cannot drag.
Super high there. Listen to cap on your point about yes, it is true. It is true. The rifles have the advantage like long maps. But the issue is in skirmishes, fighting in close quarters is so like the main thing. We've seen it in rifles forest side how close it's been, with Fifth pushes, and that's when the rifle becomes a hindrance in this ability, as Alex said.
Well,
that's
yeah,
why-
I understand that much, but from the looks of things, I would say, from a Fifth perspective, there is no reason why you should not push. You have 13 kills to work
No,
with.
they should.
you
I don't
do.
know what they're doing. They have like a 98% of winning this point. And they
I mean, after the recent Fifth versus Marines match where they were in the lead by like 17 points and then got to like 51-54, I don't think they want to take chances and pushing the Sierra Ridge here. You know, honestly, anything can happen.
I agree
It
with
is-
this, but if you can do a push with around 20, actually no, if you think about it, rifles have fallen back to their spawns, so they're gonna have to traverse a lot of ground.
It is
But-
it is interesting to see the chat though. Go Rifles, go Fifth. Very huge amount of people are saying go Rifles here. I have to say myself, I'm rooting for Rifles here. Not because Fifth is a bad regiment, but Rifles is the only regiment I've been in these two.
Mind games.
Yeah, it is
That's
mind
funny.
games. I still think
Yeah, there it is. Look.
honestly,
mind games.
Honestly, even if Fifth wins here with the timer, it's really not gonna be seen as a win. After the display
Rifles
like
are ahead in
yesterday,
kills.
and then also Rifles actually being ahead
Right.
in the kills, it's most definitely not going to be seen
Yeah,
as a
Billy,
victory.
I'm gonna make a timer now. Timer.
Yeah.
Alright.
600.
Also, can someone send me the link?
It's in. Oh shit, you're not even in the thing anymore.
I like someone remove my streamer roles and caster roles, even though I still cast and stream.
Alright,
I
fuck,
don't
I'll
know.
give them back to you. Don't worry.
Give
Alright.
them back. Anyways, yeah,
You're
600
welcome.
seconds left.
Don't
Thank
worry.
you, Polisa.
You should have thing now. You're welcome. You
Yes,
should be
yes,
able to see it.
I
But
see it,
going back to the thing, okay, it seems I really don't know why. I still
Going
it
to
should have been
block
ages
knock
ago.
knock, Yes.
If you think about it, if we go back a bit to around like 15 minutes ago, fifth, the score hasn't changed that much. Rifles have just been picking them off. So like the longer the fifth waits, the more rifles have a chance to pick
Is
fifth
my
off.
is my
The issue-
microphone better
the-
now? By the way,
It's
Just
better,
wanna-
yeah.
The-
I can
the
hear you.
issue with the tournament, you're forcing referees to be aggressive and playing close quarters, which is not good.
And here, yeah, rifles is moving up all across the board. They know if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it now, right? They've kind of just
Yeah.
they're preparing their final charge because they know fifth is just gonna be a little pussy about it.
Honestly, I'd say if rifles are actually able to push them on Forest, then they'd be able to get snipes on Fishbowl, and they may even be able to win the game, even though they're currently 13 points down.
Yeah,
and
fifth only needs
to
3
get
more kills, though.
It would not surprise me if rifles somehow still, even in this case, are able to come back from this, because
No,
rifles generally
No,
suck.
the stalemate timer
No,
makes it impossible.
I would say from my perspective, it is. I would be surprised if they did win. Like I would like bet you €1,000 right now that rifles will not win.
I mean,
because
I'd be
if-
surprised. I'd
If
be
there wasn't
surprised.
a stalemate timer, then
maybe
rifles
maybe
could
if it
have a
could go on
chance.
forever. Maybe if
Thing
it
is-
could
thing
go
is,
on
if-
forever.
I'm
But
trying- I'm
yeah,
trying-
like a.
Thing is, I would be surprised too. I don't think Fifth are gonna lose this match. I'm just saying,
Listen,
if
It wouldn't
rifles
tell
are
the
able to
ordinary to
win
see
this,
rifles
then
pop off, yeah.
then rifles have done really good before, and especially in a high stress scenario would be possible.
You
Now,
have
if
to
I
get
was-
Dusty.
All right, for a wait.
That's only
So
fair.
if I was fifth right now, I know the rifles had to move up, right? I know they're not just spawn anymore. So this would be the time for me to push because I know they're all like on the front line. So even if we do lose a few men, we will at least get free kills, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I'd say send out 2 baiters, spread them out, get everyone on. If you head over to Forest, right? If you head over to Forest, you can see Fifth are lining up all of their people. They're all presenting.
Kills,
They're probably gonna. And I also
Oh, a trade of
saw them
kills.
say. I also saw them say like line battle. So if you just send out one
One
person
sec.
to bait all of the shots, then rifles can very easily push. And without Fifth having their shots, they can very easily get a good like 5 kills there, maybe at most.
Fifth only does need 2 kills. So.
And fifth did
Yeah.
get 1 kill while we were talking. It's
And
2
rifles got
kills.
another
Like,
kill.
Jesus. Yeah,
It
it's-
is.
They
It
traded.
is 12-2. I think this most
This
definitely
match-
shows that
this
that
match
the
should've been
rifle
over 20
deficit
minutes
is
ago.
pretty sad, man. Because rifles in the lead by 5 points, 63-58. Fifth
It's-
out rallies them, yet
Mm.
they still get more points, but they're gonna lose. Good job, Sovereign voice by the way. 10-0 for rifles.
And bad
And
job
then-
to Coaster going 0-8 for fifth. If we're gonna call out the top fragger, we might as well call up the low fragger as well, right?
I mean, maybe.
All right, but this match should have been over around 15-20 minutes ago. There's no real excuse for that.
Mm.
I mean, we can say it any way we want, but fifth should have just pushed to 1 stage. I understand like being as cautious as you possibly can, but even for 2 kills
Like,
and even
it's
12
a
kills-
matter of honor. If you die 13 or 12, 13 times in a
Sorry?
push where you only have to get 3 more kills, then you don't deserve it. You know?
Yeah.
And and sure you can get the win by just staying still, but it really isn't the honorable thing to do.
Yeah, it's
No.
like if you are,
Especially when you're in the lead by 10 plus points.
yeah, it's like if you're not confident enough when you're pushing that you're not able to get at least 2 kills when you have 10 kills to spare, like 10 deaths to spare. Like, what are you doing? Like,
To 12 and Fifth aren't pushing.
it's
I mean-
mind blowing. It's real mind boggling. You like for real. I never would have expected that with a 10 kill like advantage. Like I was like I called out like before like when it was kind of
Yeah,
getting
I mean-
close and stuff. I'm like, oh, fifth has plenty of room to push with. You know, they can send
Yeah.
out major push and get a few kills.
I
but
mean,
you haven't.
I could get like the match yesterday, 51-50 free. They were
Oh,
only in
that's
the
perfectly fine.
lead
Yeah.
by first. Yeah, but this, they're in the lead by 12 here, and it's not even like, oh, they only have to get 9 and we only have to get 6. They only have to get 2, and Rifles have to get 12. You know,
That is like a
it's
10
Listen,
kill
hard.
listen. Hopefully, this could
64-58.
change.
I
Oh.
believe Rifles are gonna be trading off 65-58. They're gonna be trading off as many kills as they can before they push. They're gonna be trading off as many kills as they can, and then they're gonna do the final push,
Listen,
try
listen.
to get the 75.
Rifles
58.
only behind by
ho-
8 now. You can see.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully Luigi can change and make it at least a bit more fair for Rifles.
I
Yeah.
believe this would
Luigi
this would
was talking
be,
about increasing the kill back gap if Alpha's considered it was.
honestly, I'd say no, because
No, that's what he was
Defense wouldn't
talking
do
about.
that.
yeah,
Fine,
I'd say
wouldn't do that.
no against that, or
Oh no,
against
I
the-
even when were you there during the like meetings with Plaid and stuff about the kill deficit before the season started and stuff, I was heavily against like increasing the kill gap, and I was one of the ones who told him that Ferd shouldn't have that much of a major like kill disadvantage for cannons and stuff, but that was before howitzers were added. So
yeah. Thing is, cannons have a trade-off. Howitzers don't.
yeah,
Because cannons, you have to push them up, and then you have to defend them to make sure the enemy can't take them, and you have to spend a lot of people just for the chance of getting a bunch of kills on a cluster. Howitzers, it's like 2 people maximum, and it's
Yeah.
on spawn, so there's 0 risk and all positives. So, anyways,
I believe
Rifles
anyway,
are getting
enough-
even more
enough-
kills.
enough about
only behind
cannons.
by 7 now.
what's the timer right now? I joined after the timer
That's
is set.
200
so I don't-
seconds.
200.
200
It's
seconds.
about like 3
If
minutes,
Rifles,
minutes.
okay, honestly,
Yeah, 3 minutes.
if Rifles are able to get like 4 kills here, then they push. I would not
No,
be
they
surprised
shouldn't
if they
push. They
die
shouldn't
only
push.
once and then get
Why-
5
Okay,
kills.
why
Philly,
would
you
you
know what I
make them
think is
push?
happening? You know what I think is happening is fifth, they decided to play the cautious defensive role, and they've just been getting picked off over and over again. And now
Yeah.
the score has gotten so uncomfortably much closer. Like you could have pushed easily with like what we said 15 kill
Dude,
advantage earlier. They could have
Kevin's
pushed.
falling
it
back on
15 kills
Forest. Kevin's
easily.
falling back on Forest.
Bro.
Oh my god! It's like why do regiments do
Rift
this?
has an SDS. If Rifles only saw this and did something, they could actually win. Look
It's-
what
If
they're
they-
doing on Forest.
They're
Doing
doing a
it
they're
real
doing a
fast.
BT.
Screenshot.
Wait, no. What are they doing?
What
Among
are they
Us.
doing?
No, actually, honestly, Rifles could just move to the
No,
far
if
right
no,
there.
Rifles
it's
heard
green, that's
or
what
saw
it's
the smoke, they could actually go.
I think Sovereign sees it.
No, wait,
Sovereign sees
actually,
it. They're all fucking reloading.
Maybe.
Why are they doing this?
no, it's too
I'm
late.
not
If
saying-
you saw it a
It's
bit
too
earlier,
late.
they could have
Oh.
reacted and gotten all
It's
of those
too
kills.
late, but
I think
yeah,
They
they-
could
no,
have thrown them
it's-
the entire game.
I could've-
Honestly,
Oh my god.
they were
okay,
2
fifth don't
minutes.
push when they're
2
15
minutes
points in the lead, but then when it's this close, when it gets this close,
Yeah,
then
now
they
there's
do a
7. There's
propaganda
still
picture.
7
Minutes.
points in the lead. Yeah.
All right. It's like why? What did they let it get so close? Like why? They could have pushed him easily like so easily, but they made it so much difficult for themselves.
Either
Like why
way,
would you make it more difficult?
Alright,
Either
what?
way,
You know what?
Fifth
I
finish-
think we should.
fifth-
I think we should stop bashing like Fifth here. I think honestly, what happened was that their officers, you said we can push or we can do the safe choice, and they said, well, let's do the safe choice. And although it may not seem like super cool, I guess, to not push in this scenario, it's the safe thing to do. And it's not really their fault if they want to do a winning strategy and the winning strategy is boring.
All right, but like hear me out, right? So what was it? Last raid it was second versus seventh, right? And even though second was doing the same CA thing, they didn't push once. They were smart with their maneuvering. They maneuvered so well, and they were pulling off lots of different techniques, right? And they were actually trying to experiment around the board. But fifth, they're just kind of holding and not doing anything now. They're not even trying anything. Get to their
Remind me, did they push at the start of the game?
They did not push at the start of the game. Fifth,
Now
No,
Fifth
have
is
they
moving
used
back
out
on Foresight
or-
again.
well,
Did they
Fifth-
ever?
Pardon me,
Yeah,
I
great
wanted to do
firing.
something real quick.
Fifth did a few
Alex,
pushes. What Fifth
Yeah.
did was they at the start of the game they took all the majors positions, but then they did a few pushes. They weren't the best, so they were doubling them. The score was 15 to Rifles, 30 to fifth at the start of the game, but
Alex.
then they made a few bad
Yep.
pushes and just the kill gap shortened.
What would you
Did,
do? at
did
this
rifles
point?
ever
Rifles
push
do
on
that.
any of
Would-
the
They
would
did.
you
Yeah, no,
just
rifles
push
did.
one
Rifles
side?
did a lot of pushing. They
Okay,
just-
so,
Did it go
so here's my
67
thing,
to
right?
58?
Right,
Christ.
so here's my thing. So
What's
do
the
you
timer
think
right
rifles-
now?
10
10
seconds,
seconds.
9 seconds, 8
10
seconds, 5.
All right,
Uh,
go
four,
already.
5, 4.
It's
Honestly,
67 now. It's even less.
I would have. Now they push. Now they push.
Oh my
Yeah, now
gosh.
fifth pushes.
Yep.
Everyone's got it.
All right. Honestly, I would have said to rifles, get to like
Alright, I'll get
65
screenshots
whatever,
of
and
this.
then just charge. Because honestly, going 65 60 doesn't particularly matter if you can get a chance of even possibly winning the match. Even then, it most definitely goes to show that rifles winning by 9 doesn't particularly matter due to that point deficit, which is
And I'm
most
not-
definitely
and-
something
and
to
I'm
be
not- and
debated
I'm
over
not
in
saying-
season season
Deadly,
6.
deadly. So
Definitely.
what if you argued then, would you just put rifles on one side and just make one big push at the end? Because I think that's what rifles missed.
Most
One-
likely.
One
Maybe just
final
kind of,
no recharge.
if I was on a rifle side,
Thing
I
is-
would send out 2 baiters. I'd have all my force on one side. If like this was the scenario, I'd secretly get all my rand on one side, send out 2
Thing is,
baiters.
rifles aren't in a good position there. They don't have any good, they don't have any really good actual like good choices. But out of all the choices, the only one which gave them a chance of victory would have been to push. Yes, like
And
sniping and stuff. They would have retreated, or Fifth would have
I
retreated. right
I
before the timer.
think the issue was when they didn't push it. It was because of fear that they were gonna get
Yeah.
died twice.
No,
I think at
I-
that point you should just erase fear, just try at least because you're gonna lose either way.
Yeah.
The thing about fear, it was all in fifth. Fifth were scared that rifles might pull it back, right? And that's understandable, okay?
I think
But-
I think
For
I
2
think-
or 3 kills and having like a 10 kill thing to work with, it's just I don't know. It's not right for me. You know?
Yeah, I think honestly what rifles did here, although it may not have been the winning choice, Fifth winning by a timer against rifles, outnumbering them by what, like 2 to
10.
1?
It was 10
Or
to start.
by 10. By 10,
I
yeah.
think what you're saying is
Yeah, it basically says it basically like kind of, and then also technically losing by 9 points, even though the winning choice, the only type of winning choice would have been to push. Honestly, Fifth winning by a timeout was 10 times more,
stressful and just it was stressful for everyone involved, all the leaders.
not
it was just-
stressful. 10 times more of a mark on their record than to have just lost. Honestly, they outnumbered rifles by 10. They were,
morally
and they, were 15
Rifles
points
won.
in the lead. Yeah, strictly speaking, points wise, and like in this scenario, the morale victory is not with Fifth, but
with
it's
Rifles.
with rifles.
Absolutely.
I'd say
Well,
I'd
If
agree
you
as
check
well.
if you check the chat, like honestly, everyone here and even myself for that matter too, are on rifles side here.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
Anyways.
one thing I am talking to Luigi about right now, actually, or I sent to him, is the removing
Birds
a
supporting
rifle's
rifles.
kill gap at the end of a stalemate timer, because that way musket regiments can't just play for the easy win immediately.
All right,
yeah.
but hear me out. That was fifth. Fifth. I want to tell you right now.
Yeah,
Fifth was one of the
Marines
worst
are saying
performing.
go rifles. Ferd are saying go rifles.
What I'm
GMB are going to
thinking-
say yeah.
thinking
The
right now-
morale victory is with rifles right now, even though Fifth technically won the battle.
Yeah, fifth technically won, but I feel like maybe instead of removing altogether, I still feel like the kill gap should be lessened to at least like maybe 10,
5.
not 15.
At
5,
the end of
even then,
at the end of a stalemate, or
I would say just in general, because fifth. I'm not gonna lie here. Fifth is probably one of the better regiments of this season, right? They've been consistently high rally. They beat GMB and stuff. I don't think they beat GMB on a kill deficit as well.
They
bet-
beat them just outright.
They
I
beat
think.
them outright. Yeah, if you think about it, Fifth has been doing extremely well this season. So
I'd say just remove. I guess I could get saying like, oh, before we do that, let's just lessen it to like 5 or 10, and then if it goes well, then
but how do you
then
decide
we
when it goes
do.
well? Like that's
yeah, then when like musket regiments start winning more consistently against rifles without the deficit. Honestly, I'd say I remember I said I told Platinum I bet like 1,000 Pobucks that a Musket Regiment would win this season. And honestly, right now, it most definitely seems like it. With 5th going, this is their 6th match, going 6-0 so far, and then also a bunch of other regiments he's generally learning